The tech industry in New Orleans is growing, and it's becoming one of the major economic sectors in the city. The realization that they want to be headquartered somewhere where tech talent wants to live, they need to be headquartered in a city that's enjoyable to live in, that provides lots of good experiences and festivals and good food and these sorts of things. That New Orleans is really selling a selling point by the virtue of its culture, and that I think is part of what has brought a lot of tech companies into the city and helped foster the tech community. There have been 4 or 5 major companies that have moved into New Orleans just in the last couple of years. There's a bunch of startups that have happened in New Orleans, and there are a bunch of companies that were startups that have matured into large successful companies. A lot of them are using some of the latest and greatest technology. So the sorts of things that we're covering in the classroom as this is what just came out is also what they're implementing. So these companies are cutting edge. They're right up there with the sort of things that are happening in Silicon Valley, and some of them are actually becoming major players in the international market for the kind of services they provide. Industry in New Orleans looks very favorably on UNO graduates. We can sort of tailor our program to the needs of local industry, and that has made our graduates sort of a select choice among other regional universities. Oftentimes in the university settings, there's not a lot of hands-on that deals with the gotchas that can pop up. Particularly in a field like computer science, there are a lot of sort of the little detailed technical gotchas that when you understand the theory perfectly well, oh, it's great and fine, but when rubber meets the road and you're tearing your hair out for 12 hours trying to figure out why something isn't working, and it was one little simple thing that you weren't aware of, that sort of hands-on training is very important. And I got a lot of that. We host various events like hackathons and things like that, and I know that has definitely led to some of my friends getting jobs in industry, that they participated in these hackathons and were given a business card and said, call me, we need you. So it's very good about creating those sorts of relationships.